Hello, hello. My name is John Velasquez, and I'm here with,
Michael Perez.
And Albert Wing.
and we're gonna be talking about Corona and how it's done different things to school as well. What do you guys even think about Corona, though?
I honestly think that Corona has really impacted society, and we can't even talk to like people anymore. Like not even with masks. Like I think it's just become a social problem.
Yeah, like people are becoming really, really like self-centered. Not self-centered, but in a way they're becoming more introverted because of Corona.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I know this only because I'm becoming an introvert as well, which sucks because I can't see any of my friends and all that.
He's staying
But
at the
it's
house.
also
I
not
don't
that
know.
bad.
I feel like it's kind of the opposite because, like, for some reason, Corona has made people start going outside more, like going to parks. I don't know. I guess
Oh,
like the
that's
fact that
true.
they're not allowed to go out makes them want to go out.
Yeah, like it kind of motivates people, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest.
Yeah, because they used to have the ability to just go out whenever they want. I guess it is a motivational thing now. Like now, since I can't go outside, I'm gonna do it
Yeah,
because
that's true.
I'm different, quote unquote.
Yeah, like I mean before Corona, I'll just stay inside like playing PS4. But then I realized that everyone started playing PlayStation like Corona, and then I decided to make a change, and I guess that's goes along with a lot of people too, that they want to make a change in Corona. So, and especially if you have the virus, I mean, working out is good.
I mean, do you guys think the virus is that like harmful or deadly?
I mean, no, I already had the virus,
I mean,
so
we both have had the virus. I haven't, but like, do you guys think that like it's like as
no.
important as people make it out to be?
I was working out when I had the virus, and it doesn't even fatigue you. I mean, it fatigues you a little bit, but it's not dangerous. I mean, it's only dangerous if you like contact your grandparents, but
Uh,
for
yeah,
me,
when I had the virus, it wasn't really that bad. The only thing I really had was like a couple migraines. I couldn't obviously taste or smell anything, and I was just fatigued and tired most of the
yeah,
time.
that's true.
But you could just sleep it off.
Yeah, that's
To be
true.
honest, I had one of the best sleeps when I was on Corona. Like that,
Yeah,
that just felt amazing.
yeah.
And waking up right after too was a really good feeling as well.
But like, what about not tasting anything though? Doesn't that kind of suck?
It was pretty bad actually. I know that part was
Yeah.
actually pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I only had no taste for like 2 days. I pulled up to go eat with my dad, and I had a whole meal without t tasting, and I couldn't tell them because I thought I was gonna scare them. So then,
I
in
just
two
let they get
days,
Corona as well.
and I told my parents, and they got freaked out, and then it only lasted like 2 days though. So
Yeah, the symptoms don't last that long, which is the only good thing about Corona.
I also think that that goes with how healthy like we are. I mean, we're teenagers, so most teens only last for like 2 days. So
Yeah,
adults
mine
would,
lasted around like 2.5 days, 3 days as well.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Cause I see like old people stay going like hospitals for like weeks and months.
Yeah,
No, it
yeah, that's
gets
true.
really bad for them. I know people that have like pre-existing medical conditions like diabetes and heart disease. It's super bad for them, and they could die because of it.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I went to go eat with my dad, and my grandma was there, and she actually got COVID, but nothing happened. Like
Yeah,
literally
but
nothing happened to her.
sh either she was asymptomatic or she didn't really have any pre-existing
Yeah,
conditions.
I
Because
mean,
it's really bad for people that have that.
yeah, that's true.
And for cancer patients as well, I've read up on all of that. It's scary, dude, for people that
Yeah,
don't actually have a good immune system. It's horrible. And now, especially with school, bro, I went to school and on the first day I had to go back. They sent me back because there was a kid in my class with COVID.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why like bringing out schools now because like I swear every single class is like a case and everybody has to go home.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure Padra had to go home like twice because like she had like a kid in her class that had COVID.
and I
yeah.
know Cabezas as well had to go back home.
I'm pretty sure Ray did too in his calculus
I
class.
mean, yeah, like I would. I mean, I would rather stay home than having to deal with constantly going to school and like having 4 kids per class, just different kids getting COVID. Like I'll just rather just stay here.
Yeah, but it's
Plus,
the difference between being able to actually learn
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because it is a different environment, but COVID just makes it so much harder to learn there as well.
Yeah, I mean,
The
like
social
here,
distancing
you
and
got your bed, right next to your computer after class.
yeah, it's super unmotivating.
But like, so do you guys like prefer like MSO right now, or would you rather like physical school like without COVID?
I
Oh,
would rather have physical school without
physical school
COVID.
without COVID.
Well,
Yeah.
physical with COVID, since we're all online right now.
Mm,
Yeah. I think I'd rather have online than physical with COVID.
because online isn't as demanding as if it were for physical, because we do have more time in our day than other people being at school.
Yeah,
And we are more comfortable than they are because obviously we're home.
more
But
safe.
yeah, it's a lot safer as well. And there's not a lot of stress on top of you when your next class you have to go to it and you
Yeah.
have to confront the like it's a lot of
True.
different things that go into it.
Yeah, I feel like
And
with,
also like I mean even for sports like the coaches demand the kids to stay online because they just want the kids to stay away from all that mess. Like
Oh no, they recommend it. Yeah.
I mean they don't, it's not like an obligation, but you know they recommend staying home because you know it's just a mess. Like going to physical school, it's like almost almost a risk. So
No, it's horrible. I know there's a lot of people that have been going to sports and then they get COVID on like a day of a game. It happened to the basketball team.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
their
and
game
also
got
for
canceled.
the volleyball team, Manny, he went to a volleyball a girls volleyball game, and one person had COVID there, and legit they had to all quarantine themselves for
wait, he
like
was
two
a
weeks.
spectator.
Yeah, he was a spectator in the whole tournament. The whole tournament had to get quarantined. So that really like impacts like just if you even want to play a sport, you have to get quarantined,
Yeah,
not even like meeting the person.
it's hard for athletic like school athletes to do sports
Yeah.
Yeah.
because now with
To
all
do,
these regulations and everything, you have to have your mask on and you
yeah.
have to make sure you're well sanitized. It's a lot of barriers to get through in order to play a game.
Plus,
And
like,
then
what's it like? You usually like practices take place after school, but now like when you finish online, you have to actually drive there. Like
yeah,
it's like
that's
a hassle to
Yeah.
get there.
well, normally it takes a little bit of time for me to get to school, so by the time I get there, there really isn't anyone.
Mm.
But it's still a hassle to get to school.
Not even, bro. Like last practice, Mesa, like I went to school and I came through the back door and Mesa's like, hold up, you had to go all the way around the school so you could go to Polo and then she can check you in, check your temperature, and then she can do the form so then you could go to practice. And
What?
I'm like, bro. And it's not when it wasn't until Coach V like he came to me. He's like, oh no, I'll check him in, don't worry. But that just goes to show how like strict.
Yeah, no, and now with the regulations of school, everyone's on top of it.
Yeah.
But I feel like after time, it won't be like that. I feel
Yeah.
like because COVID isn't gonna go away anytime soon. Like
I
they
mean,
could
but,
make
like people,
vaccines.
they're making the vaccine right now. Like I'm pretty sure like people
It's
like
already
over
being
65
distributed.
can take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
I
mean,
know.
I'm not sure where that would take us because if we would have to play sports or we can't go to school unless you take the vaccine.
Yeah, but like
I
the
mean,
flu. It's like the flu vaccine. Like you can't go into ninth grade without the flu vaccine. You can't go into sixth grade without the flu vaccine.
yeah, that's true. And
Like,
there is some people that would try to neglect that vaccine. I mean, I'm sure, but
but I mean,
like for
it's
my
their
mom
fault.
for example, like a lot of people like wouldn't believe in that, but I mean, if that is a state or a
Requirement.
requirement, then I guess we would have nothing to do with that.
Is that a lot of people just don't believe in it because of what they read online. It's just a safety issue because if people don't take it, like let's say we are required to take it after a certain amount of time, people aren't gonna take it and there's still gonna be people getting
Yeah.
sick and it's probably gonna be even worse than what it is now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, either way, next year I think we're gonna go back to school, and they're requiring a program for Miami-Dade County schools. It's not even gonna be a Braddock like individual schools that are gonna have online. It's gonna be like one program for Miami-Dade County. So next year I'm pretty sure they're gonna allow people to be physical more, and if you wanna choose that program, then you could just go online.
Oh,
But
that's cool.
but I guess yeah, that's
That pretty much sums up everything about COVID in school.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. I'm Michael Perez,
I'm John Velasquez.
I'm Albert Wing.
and thank you for listening to our podcast.